some news stories for you. Before that, two updates, viewers. Last night I reported about a blast in Heran region of Somalia in which a former member of parliament was killed, Amina Muhammad, the lady. Now, Heran police commissioner has shared some details about the attack. Actually, two blasts happened in Heran zone in which more than 30 persons were killed. First blast was a suicide blast. A suicide bomber blew himself up. And the second blast was a car suicide blast. So 30 persons were killed in Iran. Then we also know about Mogadishu, that near Mogadishu as well, armed attackers carried out an attack close to Mogadishu airport, and here 6 persons were killed, 1 AMISOM soldier and 5 foreigners. These attacks have happened when presidential elections are going to be held in coming days. So before that, security situation is deteriorating in Somalia. Second update is about Ethiopian Airlines. So we know that Tivolde Gebremariam has resigned. He's gone on early retirement. I told you about Germa Wake, that he has been appointed as CEO. No, he has been appointed as board chairman of the airlines, and Mesfin Tassiu has been appointed as CEO. Mesfin Tassiu is now the CEO of Ethiopian Airlines, and Germa Wake will head the board of directors of Ethiopian Airline. Now, viewers, some news stories for you. Firstly, Amhara region where protests are being seen. Students are protesting, farmers are protesting. We have some update for you. Secondly, Tigray government just a short while ago released a statement about independent investigations about killing of 3 aid workers who were killed last year. And lastly, we know, viewers, that in December, the start of December last year, Oromo Kereo elders were killed. Oromia regional government blamed Oromo Liberation Army for the killing, for the murder of Kereo elders. But Ethiopian Human Rights Commission in an investigative report said that security forces were involved in this killing. Now, Human Rights Commission of Ethiopia has released an update. Have the offenders been arrested or not? What is Oromia regional government doing? Is it investigating this incident impartially or not? Because its security officials are involved in this crime. We have the statement, the details shared by Human Rights Commission of Ethiopia. Before these 3 news stories, congratulations to Eritrean cyclists who dominated African Continental Cycling Championship held yesterday in Egypt, Sharm el-Sheikh. Eritrean team, Eritrean cyclists won 4 medals. They won men's junior gold, women's junior gold, men's elite gold, and women's elite gold. 4 gold medals were clinched by Eritrean cyclists. Eritrea is dominating cycling sport in Africa, and we have been hearing about an Eritrean cyclist who is participating in world championships as well. His name is Biniam Girme, and Biniam Girme is the first African cyclist in 100 years who has won a medal at a world championship. So Eritrea, though Africa is not known for producing world-class cyclists, but Eritrea is making history in this field. Now, some new stories. Firstly, Amhara region. I have been updating you about exam controversy there. Students are going to protest on Sunday, large scale protests. Before that, today they protested in Debre Morkos, Gojam zone. You can see pictures on your screen. The pictures are from Debre Morkos, where students and teachers as well, lecturers, university professors, they protested in Debre Morkos. They want Ethiopian federal government, Ethiopian federal education ministry to intervene to resolve this crisis. They say that students' futures are in danger, but federal government is silent. Secondly, farmers are protesting in Gojam. In a previous video, I reported about that. They accused Prosperity Party officials that those farmers who had support of PP officials, they were being given fertilizer on subsidized price. Now they say, farmers, that in Amhara region, price of fertilizers is higher than in other regions. They say that one bag of fertilizer is being sold at around 4,500 Ethiopian birrs, but its price in other regions is around 2,000 Ethiopian birrs. And this, even at this price, 4,500 Ethiopian birrs, it's not available. You need some contacts to have fertilizer. Alarming situation. Ethiopia is already in the grip of drought. You need to focus on agriculture, on farmers. If they have genuine concerns about such a price hike, obviously it should be addressed. The concern should be addressed. Secondly, was Tigray government just a short while ago released a statement. The statement is once again an announcement from Tigray government that it is ready for independent international investigations into human rights abuses committed in Tigray. The statement says that in June last year, 3 workers of Doctors Without Borders (MSF) were killed in Tigray, and Ethiopian government accused Tigray forces of having killed the MSF workers. But last week, the New York Times published an investigative report with some evidence that Ethiopian National Defense Force colonel was the one who ordered the killing of 3 MSF aid workers. Now, Tigray government says that several other such incidents have happened, which can only be investigated by some independent international body. And the statement says that last month, Human Rights Council of the UN formed an international inquiry commission to inquire into all human rights abuses committed in Tigray, Amhara, Far. But so far, investigations have not started. Ethiopian government has not rejected or accepted the inquiry commission, which was announced last month, I think. So we are waiting for Ethiopian government's response. Will the government accept this commission? Will the government allow this commission to travel to Ethiopia to start its work? Or will it reject it? So far, no statement from Ethiopian government. That is what Tigray government is saying, that international community must ensure that some mechanism is determined to inquire into human rights abuses committed in Tigray. Lastly, the government thanked aid agencies that they help the people of Tigray, and the people of Tigray, government of Tigray, are ready to cooperate with them. Let's see. Will the government, Ethiopian government, accept this Human Rights Council formed commission or not? It has been pending for more than a month now, I think, but so far no announcement from Ethiopian government. Lastly was Oromia region of Ethiopia, where the start of December, Oromo Kareo elders were killed. Oromia regional government accused Oromo Liberation Army of being behind the killing. OLA denied the killing. Then some Prosperity Party members, they spoke. They said that security forces were involved in the killing of Oromo Kareo elders. Then lastly, Human Rights Commission of Ethiopia released a statement, a report, inquiry report, and it clearly fixed the responsibility on security forces that they were involved in this killing of Oromo Kareo elders. Now, Human Rights Commission of Ethiopia just a few hours ago released an update about the incident. The commission says that so far the offenders, the accused are at large. They have not been arrested. Who are the accused? Security forces. They have not been arrested so far. What is Oromia government doing? Oromia government is going to start reconciliation process with Kareo elders. So in coming days, there will be engagement talks between Oromia regional government and Kareo elders to agree on some settlement. Where does this thing happen, viewers? If some civilians have been killed, first you arrest the criminals, the offenders, the accused. Then you can work on settlement, on reconciliation. But now when the accused are at large, how can victims freely agree to a settlement? The victims, their families would be under pressure from these security forces. How can they now freely exercise their will? First of all, the Oromia regional government must arrest the accused. They should be put in prison. Then you can reconcile. That is how it happens. But the government has not arrested any members of security forces. Rather, it's trying to start talks with Kareo elders for reconciliation. Thank you for watching.